A painting? For the church. Darling, I'm afraid I must respectfully decline. My art is suitable for museums, gallerias, and possibly poetry jam coffee shops if they're chic enough. I can hardly think of a place less hip than the church, I'm afraid. Perhaps the lovely Amira would be up to your task.
Welcome. Is there something I can help you with? A mural for the temple. It's a wonderful idea. But a mural that size will take some time. And that's not something I have a lot of. Still, since you'll be putting aside your work to make the frame, perhaps I can do the same. It's a tough job though, and with things being tight lately, I'm afraid I can't offer a sizable discount. So it will be 1,000 goals for the mural. Would that work for your budget? Wonderful. I'll get started right away. I'll send it to you when I'm done.
Howdy. So long, partner.
Howdy. Take her easy.
Howdy. So long, partner.
Howdy.
So long, partner.
Hey, see you around.
Good work, Builder. I knew the church could rely on you. I do appreciate the effort, make no mistake, but were I minister, we would not have spent our scant resources on such a project. But I am not. Thank you, Builder. I'm glad you see my vision of the light. We both studied in Mayday. We've known each other for a long time. She's always been bright-eyed and idealistic, seeing the good in everyone. The ministry adores students such as her. I, on the other hand, have held tightly to the texts and the studies into the age of corruption. We need to look. When I was sent to Sandrock, the temple was just another building. The citizens paid no real heed to the teachings and had lost their way. They watched my servants skeptically, unaware they were repeating the sins of their forefathers. Others believe they are devout, but I can see the corruption inside them. They always did everything the way they wanted, not the right way. Do they not see, by flaunting the rules left and right, we're blindly stumbling into another Armageddon? I tried to warn them, to open their eyes. The matter of the heart and the soul oft stand opposed. Those with the best intentions can inflict the most damage. The age of corruption was full of well-intentioned people with no sight of the light. Let us place this work upon the temple walls.
That's real Melvin.
A spectacular piece of art.
Guess I never thought of it like that.
If only its purpose were not so incompatible with my beliefs. To cover up the day of calamity. Are we to forget our history? Sandrock has its problems, but is not the most core of our beliefs to never forget the day of calamity? Nevertheless, these decisions are not mine to make anymore. I was here for a short while before Mady sent Matilda. As soon as she arrived, we received word that she would be taking the role of minister. I presume her interpretation of the light scripture was more
lame than
fitting
immorality?
for the people of this town. I'm not one to question the church's orders, so I graciously accepted my subservient role. As to the citizens here, evidently, I worry the minister is too lenient with the citizens of this town. She seems to believe the people here want to follow the light, but only a select few profess and show their belief in an appropriately fundamental manner.
That's wisdom.
Anyway, thank you, Builder. I appreciate your dedication. Every act you perform for our city helps to spread Telesis in these lands and beyond.
Wow,
Now that's what I call
didn't know that.
prudence.
Blah, blah, blah. Technology bad. Okay, we get it.
official channels. Do not cut trees. I repeat. You
I can't wait to see how this new electric kiln works. I'm sure Hammy will be raking it in soon. Hello. By the stairs is having another dire emergency. You're not wrong. Your timing is always so wonderfully opportune. Miguel's furniture has just came in. Miguel, what's he do again? Scowling all the time. Ah! Must be finance. Anyway, he's quite picky with his purchases. Fortunately, I have my ways of providing. As always, delivery within 24 hours. Let's maintain our perfect record. Well, if it isn't my favorite builder! No sooner was I just thinking of you, and here you are before me. I've had the most enlightening idea, and I need your help. 10 picture frames, post haste. What are they for? Well, it's not that I don't trust you, but when it comes to good sales ideas, there are fewer people who know the better, you know? Don't worry, I'll fill you in later. That's why you're the best! Always so reliable! These picture frames, do you think you can make them within 3 days? Such opportunities can be fleeting, no? Thanks. See you soon. Hey, are you working? Goodness, I want whatever it is you're putting in your coffee. You're just like my sister, always putting in hours like an Ataran banker. Speaking of my dear sister, I was planning on taking her out on a picnic soon to help her relax a bit. As I said, she's really been burning the candle at both ends lately. Why don't you join us? Great! It's like we say in Bonnerock. A bicycle can always use a third wheel. Now, before we arrange a time, certain preparations must first be made. My sister is quite easily annoyed. Trust me. Which means we'll have to be careful to make this practically perfect in every way. For a proper picnic, of course, a basket of the picnic variety must be provided. Furthermore, said picnic basket must have picnic refreshments within. However, for now, I have none of these. What wonderful! I'd imagine with those amazing crafting skills of yours, you'll be able to make us a basket the envy of picnickers across the land. Meanwhile, I can head over to the Blue Moon and get us a good deal on the delectables. Owen owes me a couple of favors. Here you are, one recipe for a picnic basket. See? I did think this through somewhat. Once you're done, let's just go meet at the ceramic gate and pick Amira up. Oh, and let's try to get out in the next couple of days. I'm worried the Samswords might be picking up again. See you soon. Hey, how's the workshop these days? Uh-huh. Great. Say, have you noticed that a lot more tourists have been around lately? What could I possibly do to remedy such a situation? I know. How about a big billboard right there on the train platform? That way, the second they step off the train, yes, they'll see it straight away. They'll think, wow, by the stairs. Such a nondescript shop name means they don't care about being popular. They must have great stuff. Still have doubts? Well, this idea of mine has only been existent for 30 seconds or so. I still have some details to iron out. Given time, well, the sky's the limit, I suppose. You have a keen eye. What image would you put on the billboard? What's something that would really grab everyone's attention? Why, that's a brilliant idea! Why didn't I think of that? Nothing grabs attention in an ad like a friendly face. Say, we make a pretty good team, wouldn't you say? We could sell honey to bumble ants, I bet. Yes, our discussion has been rather enlightening, I must say. Tonight, I should have time to draw up a design for a billboard. Once it's done, can I trouble you? Wonderful! I'll get the design to you as soon as possible. Make sure you remember to check your mailbox. Hey there! How's the picnic basket going? Can't have a picnic without a basket, can? Thanks. Hmm? Mm-hmm. Be seeing ya.
Howdy. Catch you later.
I'm more of a fields of green, rolling hills type guy, so if you know your geography, you'll know I prefer Portia and Highwind. Sandrock? Well, you guys have got good stuff, so it's worth to get a bit of sand between my...
Finally. Let me check and see if there are any damages. Great, no problems. Where do I sign? No need for a signature. Such carefree service. Do you offer any service to help me carry it? No? Fine. Forget I said anything.
Miguel was satisfied with his purchase. Ha ha! Another perfect rating for Buy the Stars.
Ugh.
Hmm?
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey there.
Good evening. I hereby declare this fireside meeting to be in session. First order of business. It's true. Our Civil Corps and builders were able to disperse the Geeglers in a surprise operation. In the process, the Shonash Canyon Bridge was destroyed. All parties involved performed bravely up against great odds, and ultimately their actions led to the safety of Sandrock amidst the very real threat of invasion from the Geeglers. The most difficult days are behind us, but our job is not done. Before more water can be shipped to us from Portia and Atara, we need to rebuild the railway bridge. Pronto. I have asked Heidi to head this enormous effort. It'll be a difficult undertaking for her and her team. City Hall doesn't have enough budget or stores to ensure a speedy completion. We have reached out to the Alliance for help, but And so, I ask my fellow Sandrockers to help in any way you can, be it construction materials or money. I've already directed the church to give as much as we could.
I can provide materials.
Yes, I reckon we can all do our part in expediting this process. Why, it makes me pleased as pie to see such a unified Sandrock as we face an adversity of this magnitude. For those willing, might I bring your attention to the donation box here, just to my right? Every little bit helps. And, well, I don't doubt we church folk will be able to think of some kind of reward for people who are able to donate the most. Well, I do believe that's about all there is to say. Builders, be ready to hear from Heidi sometime real soon, I reckon. Everyone else, just do your best to help out. Meeting adjourned. Conserve water.
Howdy. Huh. Huh. Catch you later.
Hey there.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Our environment is everyone's responsibility. Cut trees without...
Amira, my dear, dear sister. Come now, you said...
I know what I said, Arvio. This order has an exorbitant fee attached to it, and must be completed immediately. I'm surprised I have to explain there are things more important than picnicking.
You've been working past sundown like this for days now. When does it end? Look who's here. We prepared everything for this picnic together. Come out and take a break. You'll thank yourself. And me later.
Good. You prepared it together. You can go together. You won't be needing me. Now, if you please, I must return to my work.
Won't be We did this for you, not for ourselves. I invited the builder because I knew they'd make this event that much more special. I know you're older than me, but I'm your brother. It can't always be you taking care of me, you know?
I'm aware, Arvio. It is not my intention to question that. I'm sure you'll get a chance to take care of me. Soon. Just not today. So...
Tell us about the order. What more do you have to do?
It's for Pablo Svend in Atara. He's working on a display for a flower festival, and wants his booth to stand out. The main pieces are finished. Now I just have about 10 or so more standard urns for the more common plants.
10 standard urns? They want to custom make and ship standard urns all the way to Atara?
My craftsmanship is esteemed.
My sister, know that my love for you is great and my respect for your talents is never ending. But an urn is an urn. This is a matter of quantity over quality. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
You really mustn't bother yourselves with this.
I'm afraid we really must. It's as they say back home. 3 heads are more than none. If you and I help out, we can finish this task in no time. And our lovely Rose here won't be forced to wither away. And instead, join us in the coruscating sunshine. What do you... Alright, our hands are your hands, Anne. So come on, let us help.
It seems there's no stopping you two. All right. I believe it is as you say. With more hands, I can get ahead on this order. And as such, I might be willing to take the day off tomorrow.
Woohoo!
However, you must follow my instructions carefully. Simple or not, everything that comes from my shop has my name on it. Despite your good intentions, I won't have my reputation dragged through the mud. Understood?
Dear sister, the only thing getting dragged through the mud today is... clay! That makes how many? 10? 12? Ow, I'm really sore out here.
We should let them dry for now. I must say, I'm impressed. You took to the wheel like an old hand.
Hey, don't forget about me. My hand is old too.
Of course. Thank you too, Arvio. This was your idea in the first place, wasn't it? Now, I suppose I must be true to my word.
Aha!
And ask of you, is everything set for the picnic tomorrow?
Of course. Would you look at this fabulous basket the builder brought? I've made the order at the Blue Moon. I'll just pick everything up on my way over tomorrow morning. Shall we say, around 9 a.m.?
That sounds delightful. I look forward to seeing you too.
Don't be late. See you. You finished! Amazing! Why do I need all these frames, you ask? Well, lately one of my photos, the Desert Rose, has been flying off the shelves and... Oh no! Well, yes, in a sense. You see, I come up with the term Desert Rose, and I made it the title for one of the photos I'm selling. Desert Rose, of course, refers to... Yes, precisely! I've started calling the city of Sandrock the Desert Rose. I'm trying to get the term to catch on. You know, good branding like that could get more tourists out here. Anyway, 10 frames are almost certainly not enough. I have a feeling I'll have to reorder a batch from you once these are sold out. After that, I'll give you a share of the profits. Keep in touch!
Hey there! I hope you had a better night than I did. I'm about to crash. After the meeting with Matilda, I went straight home and pulled an all-nighter working on ideas for the new bridge. But it was worth it! I've got designs right here to prove it. This is going to be a huge undertaking. Who knows how long it's gonna take? But the only way we're going to make it happen is if everyone gives it their all. So, I need you to construct the bridge's load-bearing trusses for me. You know, the upper frame structure? We'll need 2 of this design to stretch across the canyon. Here's the diagram. My team will be working with Mian as we build the base of the bridge. In the meantime, try to get that frame done. I know I said this was going to take a while, but we've been consulting experts on how to speed up the process, so I want that frame finished even before we're ready to install it. If you do finish before us, check out the commission board. I'll be posting all sorts of bridge-related commissions, and every little bit helps. In any case, I'll be curious to check out the frame once you built it. Come show me when you're done. Okay, that's all I got for now. Good night. We can do this.
easy.
Hi.
Hey, I thought the whole point of dragging you out here was getting you to relax, so relax.
A book and quiet. I am relaxing. Or, at least I was.
Ah, don't be like that. You're going to wreck your posture. Half the time hunched over a book, the other half a pottery wheel. Before you know it, you're gonna look like you're pushing 90. This, of course, is the only way to properly relax with a book. The sun, it burns. I'm melting. Save me. So now that you're out, you're having fun, aren't you? You know it's not easy convincing you, don't you?
Indeed.
You see, this is what you get when you win an argument with my sister. Hours of back-breaking labor, followed by terse acknowledgement at best. Which is all completely worthwhile. In any case, I think this all proves that I ought to be listened to once in a while.
To constructive advice, brother. Of course. I'm all ears. But do remember that we didn't leave the harshness of Sandrock just to lie around here with books on our faces.
I pray that you speak no more of that place. My heart can hardly handle its very mention. Have you ever been to Sandrock? There is an old Sandrock saying, when it rains, it pours. Not in Sandrock, because it never rains nor pours. But, nah, well, it's okay for us to say it. I wouldn't go starting that one off as a foreigner. Our home is on a plateau. It gets hot during the summer and very cold during the winter, with little else to make up for it. No resources, no farmland, no opportunities. I guess the cantaloupes aren't half bad. I had to work in a crawlery all day, and I didn't have a cool boss like Rocky. One can only bear so much humiliation for daily bread. Finally, I just quit. And shortly after, Amira and I made the journey here to Sandrock. This place has its faults, but one mustn't forget to see the trees with the forest. I might not be so impartial, but I've never enjoyed such freedom as being my own boss here in Sandrock. And it's all because you brought me here and helped me get started, Am. I won't forget your kindness.
We're family. Besides, you have also been a great help to me. The true kindness is that of our parents. They gave up everything to send us here.
Don't you worry. Pretty soon my shop is going to be raking it in. I'll take care of Ma and Pa. You just enjoy life.
Confidence is one thing, brother. But perhaps you should wait to boast till after you've a little more to show for yourself.
Wow, I've never had anyone rooting for me before. Hold on. What's this pressure I'm feeling? I'll work twice as hard to live up to your expectations.
Indeed. Follow through on such words. Do not take other supports for granted. Don't get cocky, Arvio. Need I remind you of the cash crunch incident involving your supplier not long ago?
Oh, come on, Am. That's so last year. Let's live in the present. Have you tasted the food? That Owen, what a genius! You need to get the recipe.
Oh, brother.
What?
Hmm. Hmm.
Ah, you must be here to pick up the completed version of Arvio's. Very modest and not at all narcissistic design for a billboard. My fee is 500 goals. Huh? Just like that? No haggling? No offers of exposure? Ooh, that Arvio has really done a number on you, hasn't he? You just be careful, you know. He's not exactly known for paying his debts in a timely manner. But that's not really my problem now, is it? Thank you. And make sure you color inside the lines.
Hey, how's the paint going? Wait, don't tell me. I hate spoilers.
Amazing! This is it! Fantastic work! I knew you could do it. It seems your job is done. But you don't have to be so quick out the door. That is, if you wanted to stay for a while, you certainly could. Really? I'm afraid I'm not usually much for entertaining guests. I suppose I'll have to try my best for you. Why don't we try out this new kiln you've built? I'm sure I could use a bit of assistance. If I'm being absolute honest, I'm a bit afraid to turn it on. What if that masked man is right? What if I can't make the ceramics like he's encountered on his travels? I hope you're right. Though, I'll admit, the whole encounter left me rather uncomfortable. I wanted to set a good example for Avio. I wanted to show him that we shouldn't let ourselves be put down by haughty businessmen. He has a history of letting himself be pushed around, you know. It is very difficult, though, defending one's art in the face of such a connoisseur. Do you think so? I was actually quite terrified. In any case, I need to stop feeling sorry for myself. Both you and Avio believed in me enough to get us this far, so I simply try my best. Let's begin. You need to keep your hands steady. Try not to shake. Control your breathing. From a distance, I can't tell who worked on which. You've got quite a knack for these kinds of things. Once the glaze is finished, I'll send one of them to you. Thanks for spending time with me. It was nice chatting and working on this project together. Perhaps it could be said that we make a good team? I'll see you soon. Goodbye for now.
It's perfect! Look at the majesty! I can't bear to draw my eyes away. I look so friendly and welcoming. You're all set! Amazing! My design, your handiwork, and Pablo's finishing touches. It's absolutely perfect. People are going to start calling my shop by the stairs. You know, with all the attention I'll be getting. Like, everybody will be looking. By the way, how much was Pablo's fee? Ah, shoot! I forgot to tell you. Always haggle with Pablo. He expects it. It's a part of the game. Ah, darn. Well, that's all right. Next time you're in that kind of situation, just think, what would Avio do? Thank you anyways. I'll pay you back as soon as I can.
The shop owner and the workshop owner. What are you two doing here? Not thinking of traveling somewhere, are you? With so much work to be done?
Pastor, hello! We were just admiring this fine billboard that our friend here made.
An advertisement? Let me see. Yes, very nice. But you are aware that there is an application process for new constructions, are you not? No one is above the law, Arvio. In case you forgot, any construction on public property must first go through the Commerce Guild with an application fee, following which the request will be sent to City Hall, where Heidi and myself—
Right. Application. And the fee. About that.
You would do well not to interrupt me, boy. As I was saying, Heidi works with me, keeping track of zoning for new constructions. But as it turns out, to my knowledge, there is no zoning conflict here.
Woo! You know, old chap, the way you were talking, you made it sound like—
However,
Huh?
there is still the matter of the application fee that you so absent-mindedly circumvented. 500 goals. Otherwise, I'm afraid the city will have to take down this very modest creation of yours.
Yes, of course. I would never dream of trying to wriggle out of paying for such a valid and clearly very necessary service. Let me just speak with my partner privately for a moment. As you may recall, I'm still a bit short. Also, I don't have 500 goals on me. But don't worry, I have a plan. Let's convince Miguel to keep the sign up and just give me a few days to come up with the money. Nice! Alright. Just follow my lead.
What's there to discuss? This isn't exactly what I'd call a complicated issue.
Pasta! The thing is, for a little shop like mine, 500 goals is quite a hit. I don't even make that from a full day's work. Can we leave the sign up and I can pay the fee after a couple of days? I mean, it's not like I'm going anywhere. You can see my shop from your church, can't you? And I mean, who knows? Maybe some tourists will see the sign and decide to hop off the train. This sign could pay for itself in a matter of days.
Perhaps there is some merit to your words. We do benefit by having visitors of the non-bandit variety. Fine. I suppose these laws were originally written with the intention to improve commerce in Sandrock, not hinder it. You have 3 days. I will inform City Hall.
Wonderful. Thank you, Pastor. You're so forgiving, just like your religion tells you to be. I do so admire those who practice what they preach.
Yes, quite.
Ha! That went well, I'd say. Thank you for your support. Within a few days, I'll have that silly fee paid for. Oh, and I'll pay you back as well. Whew! Finally, I love it when a plan comes together. Some of what I said is true, by the way. I do think this billboard will pay for itself in no time flat. All right, I'm going to speak with Jensen about when there's the most traffic so I can prepare for the crowds. Thanks again.
Hello. Mm-hmm. I see ya.
Thank you. Hmm. Hmm. Have a good day.
Hi. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See ya.
Howdy. Thank you.
Hey, these look great. I think it's going to be exactly what we need. Unfortunately, things are going pretty slow on my end. I'm afraid we won't be able to install your frames for a while. Well, don't worry. We'll be in touch. Thanks again, and keep an eye on your mailbox for any updates.
Hmm?